is the line contour drawing of my son Elliot's toddler Converse Chuck Taylor. With the contour drawing, all we're looking for is an outside, a shell basically, and then we go back inside and we add a few details. In no way are we adding any shading, any value to these folds. We're going to make lines to show where the folds are, lines to show where the stitching is, but no value, no shading. But it still doesn't look flat. Okay. Picking a starting point. I'm going to start with this arch right here. When I draw it, and I'm going to draw it flat like that. So I'm going to set that up and get going. Right. Starting with that arch where his foot would go in. You don't want to sketch, you want solid lines. And you're looking at the shoe more than you are at your actual drawing. You're following your line with your eyes, knowing where to stop. So that line that I just drew is right here to about there. Okay. It's going to be a little off, especially if this is your first couple drawings. The more you do, the better you get. It's kind of like tracing a tattoo. You want solid lines, steady lines. Come back here, do the top of the loop. Be a little artistic. Has some broken lines. Here's my stitching. I'm not necessarily paying close attention to how many stitches there are. I just know that there's 2 sets of them. Maybe once in a while I'll throw in a longer line. As long as it's aesthetically pleasing, you're good to go. Loop in the back. I see a little bit of a wave, I'm going to use a curvy line. Zoom in a little bit. It's a little bit of a curvy line. Show a little bit of movement. That's the interior of the shoe. Tongue. A little bit of fold. You can embellish that a little bit. Big fold there. I'm bouncing back and forth. If you want to start at one point and go around the entire shoe, you can try and do that. I find this way to be a little bit easier. Shell toe. Some folds in the stitching. Another big fold right under here. Solid lines. But emphasizing that there is like an indentation, a fold, a lip. Show a little bit of detail. Being a little cartoony, but there's detail. No value. Stitch here. And I have two holes on that side. Black line, mirror line underneath that one. Another mirrored line. All-Star plaque on the back of the shoe. Got my toe right here. See. And my bottom line. And I have another black line in here. Bit of design work up on the toe. You can sacrifice a little bit of the detail, especially here at the beginning. Just looking for contours. Be a little bit like design work. I can come back if I have another fold. I've got a little bit of a fold here. Sit back, a little bit of detail here. All contour, no value. Your text if you want. Solid lines, no sketching. I'm gonna make it a composition. Throw a ground line on it. That is Elliot's shoe in just about 10 minutes. Sign it. And call it a contour.